But another great affordable oh my god, get it together. Alright, ladies and gents, we're back and better than ever with another glowy spring makeup tutorial. I love me some spring makeup trends. I am all about it. I love glowy skin. I love those lighter pinkier tones. I just love the kind of light glowy glam, I guess you could call it. For me, 2019 is the year of like no makeup, lighter makeup looks. I'm feeling it. I'm here for it. So today I'm bringing you guys this look right here. This is definitely full coverage. I did put on a full face of makeup today. I kind of did like to the max just about. I think the only thing I didn't do was contour. So this is obviously a very full face of makeup. I know this might not be everyone's kind of vibe, so I will be filming a more natural, lighter, spring glowy makeup look, but I just wanted to do something. You already know I had to do my half cut creases. I am just, I'm all about those half cut creases. So I wanted to do a makeup tutorial using only Makeup Geek shadows. Makeup Geek shadows are the first single pan eyeshadows I ever bought. I still love Makeup Geek so much, and I know I use Morphe in a lot of my tutorials. The reason why I use Morphe a lot is because I'm 21. I'm trying to save my money. I'm trying to be financially responsible, and even though there's a lot of new hot products that come out, I'm not always trying to spend $50 or $60 on an eyeshadow palette. I'm trying to kind of save my money while still getting some new things here and there. So another great affordable brand is Makeup Geek. I love Makeup Geek shadows. They're so pigmented, they're so creamy, their mattes are so easy to blend, and their foiled shadows, oh my god, don't even get me started. They have great pigments. I haven't tried their liners, but I would love to. They look like they have some really beautiful liners. They even have face products. They really cater to every makeup need, so I definitely recommend you guys check them out. I feel like they don't get enough attention. So this, ladies and gents, is my first ever Makeup Geek palette. So this right here is a buxom shadow. I just put it in here because I had nowhere else to put it. And this is a Makeup Geek blush. Oh my god, I love this. This is in the shade Infatuation. It is like the perfect everyday blush. So go get you some Infatuation if you can find it online. On their website, I highly recommend it. I do have like one or two Anastasia shadows in here. I think I have one Anastasia shadow and one MAC shadow. But other than that, everything in this palette is Makeup Geek. I have another little Z palette somewhere back in my collection that has more colorful shadows, and I will definitely film another video with that if you guys want to see how those colorful Makeup Geek shadows perform. I really wanted to just show some love to this brand because I love this brand so much. I wanted to step away from my Morphe products because I feel like it's all I use, and I know it's all I use, and I try not to. I freaking love Makeup Geek. I will have their website linked down below if you guys want to check out any of their products. If you guys are interested in seeing how to get this look, then just keep watching. So I'm starting off today's look by priming my face. I'm just using my Benefit Porefessional primer. This is just a great everyday primer if you just kind of want to smooth your face over and fill in your pores. And then once that is on, I'm going to be mixing together my IT Cosmetics CC cream with my Morphe liquid luster drops in the shade Strobe. It's a very beautiful light pink iridescent kind of shade. I'm just mixing about 2 to 3 drops with that foundation, and then I'm putting that all over my face, and then I'm going to blend that in using my Ulta, I think it's like the Flawless Complexion or Flawless Foundation blending brush or foundation brush. I'm just going to pat this in, and then I'm also going to blend this down my neck because I want to make sure that everything is all the same color, and then it just looks very seamless because I'm not trying to have a floating head. I want everything to match. Now I'm taking my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Concealer, and I am focusing this right over this blemish I have. I cannot lie, my skin has been playing me, you guys. It has not been a good time, so I just need to add a little extra coverage to that area. But I'm just going to be bronzing today with my Chanel Cream Bronzer, and I believe this is my Sigma F84 Angled Kabuki brush. I'm just going to focus this anywhere I would put powdered bronzer. This is just going to put a nice base down for the bronzer today and just make sure that everything looks super dewy and glowy. So I'm just going to pack this on and make sure that I also bring this down my neck. I can definitely say that this has been one of my favorite products. This is the Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek Perk. I forget the color, but I will have it listed below. I'm just taking my BH Cosmetics number 9 brush, and I'm running it over that blush stick, and then I'm tapping and stippling this onto my cheeks. This is my favorite way to apply this because I find it doesn't move my foundation. So now I'm going to be using that Strobe highlighter again just on the high points of my face. And then I was gonna be going in and setting my concealer, and I was like, who am I? I forgot to conceal. It's been a day, okay, you guys? It has been a day. So of course I'm just taking my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. What else would I use? And then I'm just taking, I believe it's the JH06 or 07 brush, and I'm just going to blend that in under my eye. Careful not to bring that out too far because I did just put on blush and highlighter and bronzer, so I'm just putting that right where I need it, right in the inner corner of my lower eye area of my under eye. Okay, so now I'm going to be setting my under eyes. I am using my RCMA No Color Powder with my JH07 brush. This has been my freaking favorite combo. Oh my god, I love this powder so much. I like it more than the Laura Mercier one because it doesn't dry my skin out too much. Now I'm just taking my JH01 brush with my Sephora powder foundation, and I'm using this to set the rest of my face so that when I go in with bronzer in a few moments, it doesn't stick to any tacky parts of my foundation. I do have to say I don't love this powder. I feel like it has a lot of fallout and it doesn't have the best coverage, but it does do the job for just setting my foundation before using face products. So now for blush, I'm going to be using my Morphe Fierce blush, and I love this stuff. It's perfect for spring too because it has a little bit of a glow to it. I have to say, I don't know where my head was at today, but I definitely did my makeup in a really weird order. Normally I would do bronzer, blush, and highlight, and today I'm doing blush, bronzer, highlight. But I'm using my Guerlain Terracotta bronzer, and I'm putting that everywhere that I put that Chanel cream bronzer just to set it. You guys know the drill. And then once I have that on, I will be using my Morphe highlighter in the shade Spark. I love the combo of the Strobe highlighter and the Spark highlighter because they have the same undertone to it, so I feel like they really help to enhance one another. I'm going to be using my JH09 brush to put this on, and I'm just going to be focusing this everywhere that I put that liquid highlighter, so basically just on the high points of my cheeks there. You also can bring this onto the tip of your nose and your cupid's bow if you want to, but I just skipped that today. And then since I have my face done, I'm just going to spray my face generously with my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Now I'm going to go in and fill in my brows with my Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. I love this thing. I actually ran out of my Precisely My Brow Pencil, RIP. I totally have to pick another one up, but I'm just going to use this to quickly fill in my brows. I do have a brow tutorial, so I will link that down below, and I'm just going to skip through this because you can just watch my brow tutorial if you want to see how I fill in my brows. Okay, so I did prime my eyes with my concealer when I put that on, but I'm just going back in with my concealer brush and just running that over my lid to make sure I don't have any creases. And then I'm going to be picking up this Makeup Geek shadow in the shade Cocoa Bear with my Anastasia brush. This is just such a staple. All of these shades just make me feel really nostalgic because I got them literally years ago. This is just like the perfect medium tone warm brown. I'm going to focus this right in that crease area, and then once I have a nice amount of pigmentation built up from that inner corner to the outer corner of the crease, I'm going to flip the brush around and use it to blend that shade out. I'm not going to take this shade too high up towards the brow bone, but I do want to make sure to kind of blend out that harsh line that we created and to start to build a little bit of definition in that crease area. Now, I absolutely love this shade. It is called Bitten. It is just this beautiful cranberry shade, and I'm going to focus this right along where I put that Cocoa Bear shade. So this shade is a little bit darker than the Cocoa Bear shade, and it does have that kind of berry undertone to it, which is why I'm pushing that further into the crease, because this is the darkest color. I want it to be tightest in that crease there, just to really enhance that cut crease effect. Once again, I'm just using that same side of the brush that I used the Cocoa Bear shade. I love this brush for this purpose. I just recently started using it. It is just the perfect shape to get right in your crease there, so if you have this brush, definitely try it out when doing cut creases because it is such an easy way to kind of get that definition in there. But you can tell I freaking love this shade. This is Peach Smoothie. I'm going to be taking my Morphe M344 brush. I'm sorry, M433, that's my dyslexia kicking in, and I'm just going to use this shade to kind of blend out that upper crease and transition area. This is just a nice, perfect peachy shade. It's nice and light. I definitely wouldn't recommend this if you are darker than my skin tone. It just will look a little bit lighter instead of more of that peachy shade. It just might not come out the same tone that it does on my skin tone. Now, with that same brush, I'm taking the shade Chickadee, which is this beautiful orangey shade right here, and I'm putting that highest in my transition transition area, slightly blending it out so that it's not too dark and there's not too much contrast. I really want it to be darkest in the crease and lightest up at the brow bone. Now taking my Morphe M224 brush and my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, I'm going to cut my crease. You guys know the drill with this. I'm just going to go in. The way I like to do this is just pat right at my crease line and then I'll slowly bring it down. I find that if I try to slide the brush along my crease line and kind of do like a swooping motion, I just don't get the cleanest line. So I found that for me, it works best if I just go in, tap the brush, and just take it right off and then kind of drag down the product and blend it down from there. Now I'm going back in with that Bitten shade and I'm just reinforcing it on that outer corner. Careful not to take it too far onto the lid because I want to work with some other shades in that area, and I'm focusing on creating more of an angled shape from the top of that outer corner to the bottom of that upper lash line. I'm not trying to bring this shade too far in. Like I said, I'm trying to work with other shades, so I'm just bringing this on more of a slanted angle, which is a little bit different than what I normally do. I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but I think you guys know what I mean, and you'll kind of see how I just layer these shadows on top of one another. Now I'm just taking the shade Cocoa Bear once again with my JH40 brush. I freaking love this brush. It is so small and so perfect for any kind of look, honestly. I'm just layering this over top of that Bitten shade. So I'm making sure that I'm keeping with that angled shape as I go in towards that inner lash line, trying to keep the top of that lid right before that crease a little bit more open than the lower lash line, or that lower area towards the lash line, if you know what I mean. And then I'm just taking that Chickadee shade and layering it over that Cocoa Bear shade. So I'm kind of just creating a nice slanted angle transition from that darkest to the lash line up lighter towards the crease. I really hope I'm explaining this. Okay, moving on. I'm taking the In the Spotlight foiled shadow. I could literally bathe in this. I love it so freaking much. And I'm going to spray my Morphe M205 brush with my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I love using these shadows wet because they apply that much more foiled and they're already foiled to begin with. I'm just going to focus this everywhere that I don't have that shadow. So wherever that concealer still is, I'm going to bring this up directly next to that crease and then slightly blend it back towards those other shades. So now I'm taking the shade Cherry Cola. This is very similar to Bitten, however it is a little bit darker, and I'm going to smudge that into my upper lash line, kind of to act as a liner, but to just really reincorporate those berry tones into that area and to just add a little bit more drama. Now I'm just applying a quick coat of my NARS Climax mascara to prep my lashes for falsies. I'm just going to really quickly pop on these Eylure and Vegas Nay lashes in the style Platinum Princess. I freaking love these. I will definitely be picking up another pair because they're from the drugstore. So then I'm just going in with my lower lash line and I'm using these shades Bitten, and then I'm also going to blend that out with the shade Chickadee just to kind of reinforce both of those shades on that lower lash line. I'm not using any dark liner today. I want to keep this look relatively open, so I'm just going to skip the liner today and just blend those shadows out on that lower lash line to add some definition. Then once I have that on, I'm just going to be applying a quick coat of mascara to my lower lashes because this makes all the difference, and every now and then I forget to do it and I freaking kick myself because it really does add a lot of definition to those lower lashes and it kind of helps to open up your eyes a little bit more. Now I'm taking the Makeup Geek shadow in Shimma Shimma and I'm just going to put this onto my brow bone and my inner corner to highlight. For lips today, I'm just lining my lips with my Morphe lip liner in the shade Backseat Love, and then I'm going to be using my Morphe lip gloss in the shade Trippy. Alright, ladies and gents, so this completes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. What is good with me today? Okay. I'm actually really enjoying this. I just feel like it's such a soft, light spring glam. Now this is definitely a very full face of makeup. I will definitely film a more spring, natural, glowy makeup tutorial for you guys who don't want to wear a full face of makeup every day. I totally feel you. I don't even wear a full face of makeup every day, but I just wanted to do something that was just super light, super glam, and glowy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. video. If you did, you already know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel, and turn on the bell notification, or the bell button, so you get notified when I post and you can see my uploads. If you guys have any kinds of videos you want to see next, let me know down below, because I want to film what you guys want to see and I always need some new ideas. So help your girl out and leave a comment down below. Also, let me know what you thought of this look. I'm curious to see if you guys like this. I really hope that you did. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one.